the limit, there's a door, it opens, and the limit is gone.
Hello and a warm welcome to our customers and partners around the globe. My name is MARIANNA EVENSTEIN and I am here in the beautiful town of Lengau, Austria, home of PALFINGER's biggest factory and also the site of PALFINGER World, an interactive 3D showroom that serves as our studio today. After the successful premiere of the PALFINGER World Tour last October, I am excited to be back for the second installment of this global online event series, this time with our Marine Edition. Last year, we kicked off the PALFINGER World Tour series with a number of events, each with a regional focus, such as the European market, the CIS countries, and also the markets of the Asia-Pacific region. And over the next few days, we will have similar events for North and South America. Well, just like last time, you can look forward to inspiring presentations, world-class expert talks, and a captivating keynote. As well, our viewers can participate interactively during the live stream, which is being broadcast worldwide. But in case you cannot join us live for all of it, don't worry. All content will be made available on an on-demand platform after the event. So we have so much to share with you today, but first I am pleased to introduce our host for today's event, PALFINGER Marine Vice President of Sales and Service, Mr. Gunther Fleck. Gunther, hello.
Hi, Marianna. It's so kind of you leading us through the program today.
I'm pretty happy to be back here as well. So, Gunther, I happen to know that you are one of the most visionary people at PALFINGER Marine, but maybe there are some people in our audience today who don't know you or don't know you very well. So why don't you just introduce yourself a little bit and tell us about your role at PALFINGER Marine?
Sure, Marianna, with pleasure. As Vice President Sales and Service, I'm directing the Sales and Service Marine team. Together with my team, I'm globally developing the PALFINGER Marine business in all our locations.
Okay, but there must have been some reason that you decided to go into the marine business specifically. So what exactly about this industry fascinates you?
Allow me to start with a quote from Grace Hopper, which is not only a famous IT pioneer, which is as well, she was a rear admiral in the US Navy. And she said, "A ship is safe in a harbor, but it is not built for that." And this is what I experience in every contact with our customers, that the ships which are purpose-built are developed in close collaboration between the owner, the yard, the naval architect. And that is the spirit you can feel in every customer contact, like you were in contact with the ancient seafarers.
And now, Gunther, I know that you and your team have been very busy the last couple of weeks preparing for this event. Tell us why it was so important for you to have this edition of the PALFINGER World Tour, but specifically for the marine business.
Oh yes, you said it, we were quite busy in the last few weeks and months even, and the team did a great effort here. Why is it so important for us to stay in contact with our customers? We were not able, due to the pandemics, to get in direct contact with them. Travel restrictions, limitations were hindering us on that, and therefore we found good solutions to communicate with them, to overcome in that time the contact, but we need to exchange about the industry, we need to exchange about our thoughts and our vision of the marine industry, and this is why this is the perfect event, and this will help us to get here good communication.
And now tell me, for you personally, what are you looking most forward to at this event?
Oh, there are so many things I'm looking forward, but most of all, I'm looking forward, of course, to the expert talks, showcasing our ability, talking about the art of launch and recovery of watercrafts, talking about smart targets, talking about, of course, the ever-growing aquaculture business and the solutions PALFINGER is offering to that, and the firefighting boats and governmental product range, which is quite important to share here our ideas as well and to have these expert talks. And last but not least, I think the keynote, Herbert Nietzsche, freediving world record holder, will be quite the inspiring one.
Oh yeah, I have no doubt that that's going to be a real highlight as well. Gunther, thank you so much, but don't go away. Please do stay where you are, because I would actually like to continue the conversation together with the CEO of PALFINGER, Andreas Klauser, and also with our CFO, Felix Strohbichler. So gentlemen, come over and join us.
Hello, hi Marianne, great seeing you again.
Hello,
Hi,
I'm also very happy to be here. Hello to you, gentlemen. So, you know, with the premiere of the PALFINGER World Tour back in October of last year, it was really a chance to prove how, with innovative thinking, we're able to overcome virtually any challenge, even, as we already mentioned, in the middle of a pandemic, which unfortunately we're still dealing with in many parts of the world. Now, we already heard from Gunther about what he sees the role of the World Tour for the marine business, but now I'd like to hear from the two of you, our CEO and our CFO, just what you believe is the most important thing that you'd like to achieve with the World Tour and why it's so important. So Andreas, maybe we can begin with you.
Yeah, the PALFINGER World Tour is clearly our answer to defying the lack of proximity that we value and cherish so much. The tour gives us the opportunity to become together as a community and allows us to work together with the community, our customers and partners worldwide without any restrictions or barriers. In these extraordinary times, it is more important than ever to stay connected. And we want to show our customers that we care about them, value our relationship, and we will not hesitate to invest in it. Especially in uncertain times like the ones we are experiencing right now. PALFINGER takes its role very serious, and it's important to us. Our historical track record of reliability confirms that we will stand by our customers and partners no matter what kind of support they need, even in difficult times. In these times, a trustful partnership is more important than ever, because recovery without trust stands on a shaky ground. We stand firmly by our promise to create values together.
Well, thank you very much, Andreas. But now turning to Felix, you are the man in charge of the numbers. So how do you measure the value of a digital event like the PALFINGER World Tour?
This event is also a perfect example of how we at PALFINGER use the opportunities of digital transformation for the benefit of our customers and business partners. The World Tour is an innovative solution built to last. So this is not just a one-off, and this will help to intensify our cooperation with our customers. With over 6,000 live stream viewers and almost 1,200 active participants, the first edition of the World Tour last year was a great success, and hopefully this time we will be able to build on that further.
And now we mentioned it already. I mean, the last time we had several events, each with a regional focus. And this time as well, we're going to have regional focus events coming up from North America and Latin America. And back in October, it was Europe and the CIS countries and Asia and Pacific. So this all shows, of course, that PALFINGER is a true global player. But what exactly does that mean? Is it really just about geographic reach? Andreas, maybe you can answer that.
No, I think it clearly shows that PALFINGER is truly a global player in every sense in the world. More than 95% of our products are exported to more than 130 countries worldwide. And our group has more than 30 manufacturing and assembly sites, both on land and on sea. And with our 5,000 sales and service points, we are present on all the continents. And thanks to this global reach of the PALFINGER organization, we are close to our customers, wherever and whenever they need us. We speak their language, we understand their needs.
So what kind of an impact does this global reach have on the marine business specifically? Gunther?
I think closeness is the crucial factor for our customers, especially in the marine industry, as our customers have assets moving around globally in the world. So being close to them, offer them flexibility in the operation of their asset is key. So therefore, we have our worldwide network to be close to them.
Well, something else that comes up a lot, in particular for the marine business, is service availability. Can you talk to us a little bit about that?
Of course, for our customers, the downtime is unaffordable as for every customer. So the importance is really here to offer a comprehensive service, to give them here quick maintenance and repair support. I think that is crucial for them, and that is really important.
And I guess it's also preparing for possible emergencies or unexpected problems. That's also true for every industry, not only the marine industry. I'm just curious, Felix, how does PALFINGER approach this preparedness for preventing emergencies in the first place?
In the first place, it's key that we deliver top-of-the-shelf products in the highest possible quality with a very high reliability. With this, we do the utmost to really prevent unnecessary downtimes.
And I imagine this is difficult even on a good day, you know, keeping services up and running, but it must have been even more challenging over these past 14 months when there was so much disruption due to the pandemic, so supply chains and personnel. Gunther, how did you manage to keep things running at the marine business?
Of course, as I mentioned earlier, as it's key to our customers at the beginning of the pandemic, we had, of course, it became a real issue to our customers. Travel restrictions, there were no possibility or a lack of resources to move our personnel around globally, but as well within Europe, it was quite difficult to get here access to our customers. Therefore, we quickly adopted the Smart Eye solution. This is a head-mounted tablet where we get bidirectional communication with an onshore service team, which can communicate with our customers which are offshore. And this was key at the end to come up quickly with a solution to our customers. But we not only use this in our service business, we use this as well due to the limitation for our products. The factory acceptance is an essential part in our product creation to deliver the product as specified by the customer. And therefore, we adapted this solution as well to make it possible to our customers to attend this factory acceptance test remotely from any place in the world.
And where do things go from here? What does the future hold for service?
I think it is clear that in the maritime industry now we have satellites everywhere, we have digital solution or communication data flow from the vessels now is available everywhere in the world. On time, so there is no more delay, and therefore I think we can go now the next step as well to make here in direction preventive maintenance, to make here a major step by as well preparing our equipment for data exchange, relieving our customers from data collection, transferring it with a delay so that we can offer here evaluated to our customers.
Well, something else, of course, that we have to talk about if we're talking about the future is sustainability. It's a topic that's becoming ever more in focus in all industries around the world, but especially in the maritime sector where so much is at stake when it comes to ecology. So, Andreas, I'd like to hear from you about where PALFINGER stands on the issue of sustainability overall within the group.
I think it's important as a global company, it's our obligation to take responsibility and morally and ethically approach to contribute to a sustainable world. We have been dealing with eco-efficient production, sustainable products in the fair business in a very structured manner for more than 15 years and expressed it very well under the motto, we drive a positive impact. This contributes to our economic success and breaks new ground to enable our customers to achieve their goals through solutions that contribute to these three factors. I strongly believe that the maritime industry as a whole should step up its efforts in this direction, especially when it comes to emission and plastic waste, in order to achieve a better, more sustainable future for all of us.
All right, so Andreas says that the marine business needs to step up its efforts. So Felix, can you maybe tell us some examples of some sustainability initiatives at PALFINGER?
First of all, sustainability is at the core of PALFINGER's strategy. It's an integral part of our daily operations and clearly our commitment. In order to ensure PALFINGER's sustainable development, we identify, prioritize relevant fields of action on a regular basis. We set ourselves ambitious targets and ultimately derive concrete program of measures and implement this. Yeah? And just to give you some examples, we do a lot to reduce our CO2 footprint, also by using green energy, doing a lot of solar panels on our factories. We try to avoid hazardous waste as much as possible, just to give you 2 points out of many.
Well, okay, I mean, green technologies is one thing, but the other reality facing a lot of companies is all of these new environmental regulations. I mean, they can be very costly, they can be very difficult to implement, and this is, of course, having a big impact on the marine industry, and that's not going to change anytime in the near future. So, Gunther, how is PALFINGER Marine supporting its customers in being able to deal with all of these new regulations?
I think all of the audience and as well all of our customers are agreeing that there is increasing regulatory pressure as well in the maritime industry. This was already before the pandemic and is now even increased after the pandemic. What we see here is that we need to offer a valuable contribution to the footprint of our customers, and that is it either through emission-free electrification, efficiency gains, throughout the whole operation of the equipment, but as well reducing power consumption. I think this is essential, and the benefit, of course, our products need to support to make it easier for our customers to cope with the regulations.
Because it is a fact that the marine business has had the reputation of being somewhat behind in certain technologies that are maybe greener or more efficient. And that actually brings me to my next topic, which is, of course, digitalization and how some digital technologies could help companies become more sustainable and more environmentally friendly. So it's not just about enhancing operational efficiency. I mean, digitalization is so important on so many levels. Andreas, I'm just curious, maybe looking from PALFINGER Group overall, what is the role of digitalization within the group? How far is the company in its own digital transformation, and how is it impacting how you do your work?
Yes, as drivers of innovation, we at PALFINGER have always contributed to shaping the change. We focus on digitalization, respond quickly to upcoming challenges. To drive innovation, we do not hesitate to blaze new, unpaved trails, and we try as well new formats, like here the PALFINGER World Tour. All our innovations, developments, and product optimizations revolve around one common question: how can we support our customers mastering the challenges of digitalizations? We are on a mission to ensure that digital transformation does not remain a distant dream, but with PALFINGER, it becomes reality.
And now, Felix, from your point of view, how successful has PALFINGER been in its digital transformation?
Up to now, very successful, but this is, of course, a journey, and we are in the middle of it. We are heavily investing into digitization on a constant basis. For us, this really requires readaptation and rethinking. We are going through a cultural and structural change. We are moving from a company with a strong mechanical background towards a technology company. The development of new digital capabilities to generate integrated, cutting-edge lifting solutions for our customers' demanding applications is at the heart of this evolution. We are on a continuous learning journey to improve our digital capabilities, to serve you, our customers, even better tomorrow.
And Gunther, what about the digital transformation at sea level? How is the marine business looking these days?
Of course, I already mentioned the smart eye and predictive maintenance, which is upcoming. But as well, I have the pleasure of being in the front row seat to follow these developments we are currently doing in our marine field. So the smart David we are developing, there is an expert talk as well about that. I'm looking forward. This is really offering exciting new possibilities to our customers, where we have uninterrupted status monitoring, real-time data transmitted, and we have as well enabled increased automation, decision support, and remote monitoring possible for our customers. So this is on this side. We are doing as well, or we developed a fully electric offshore crane, which is remote control from onshore. So in harsh environments, it can be safely controlled onshore for autonomous load handling and unhandling out in a really unpredictable environment. Therefore, I think this is really important that the future as such as well in the maritime industry is autonomous, connected, and eco-efficient.
And it definitely seems that PALFINGER Marine is well on its way to getting there. So Gunther Fleck, Andreas Klauser, and Felix Strohbichler, thank you so much for this fantastic talk. So everyone, do stay tuned to learn more about PALFINGER's current and future technological developments and also how PALFINGER can support you with innovative and reliable solutions to meet the great challenges ahead.